of the game where they have control, of the neutral territory. So that looks to be the way that KT are going to try and open up World's group stage. But KT Rolster was a team designed to do it. Smithy's on the bottom side.
Oh, very good flash off to the body slam.
Oh, they got it!
Knockup connects. Death goes down. First blood, Ole.
And Smithy, no stranger to the world stage himself, a veteran jungler, untiltable, makes his way to the bottom side on Gragas and uses the flash there to guarantee that they get the kill. But could there be an answer?
All right, there's no flash on double lift. He's got around 300 hit points. There's the flash to play. Knockup used onto Mata. Teleport coming down. Mata's still a focus. Manages to go down. Double lift gets a set.
That large champion. Oh, never mind, top side.
All right, gotta quickly jump up to the top. Passive popped. They're on the side of Smeb. Here comes Yukal. Takes down
out those control wards that we mentioned, setting up the dragon and taking Ocean.
I absolutely love push that vision deep into the bottom quadrant of the mini-map, and Roberto once again in trouble. Scatter the Weak comes down, as well as that unleashed power for an easy solo kill to Yukal.
Yeah, Pobelter's Merc Treads
not seem to be somewhat grouped up.
Score's gonna go for it.
Already being channeled by Smith. Team Liquid get the Infernal. Death Sentence manages to catch onto Ole. He's stuck inside the box. Yukal takes him down for the killing spree, and now Score stays alive thanks to Lamb's Spike. Impact is in so much trouble, caught inside the pit, but they trade 1-for-1, and Team Liquid get the... Pobelter's got flash available to him, and will find himself now conceding the first tower.
That's already his counter kill as he goes down, allowing Team Liquid to get one for them. Buy a lot of time in team fights if there's good positioning. Smithy, though, he won't have any time.
At that damage, he is going to survive a lot longer than I expected. Eventually,
are dead. They also left behind a bunch of wards in the Team Liquid jungle. Very deep.
And they haven't ventured into the Team Liquid jungle just yet, but Def will deny as many CS as he can before he's
their advantage. Teleport comes in, they're gonna fight!
All right, Infernal Dragon's going incredibly low. Picked up by Team Liquid, that's the second of the game. Smithy gets chunked down. Somebody heal, keeps him alive a few seconds longer. Long range Death Sentence connects up to Impact, and look at the lantern. It brings KT Rolster all the way to Team Liquid. Pobelter's running for his life. KT Rolster get 3 kills. Fight, and more importantly, they've lost Baron Nashor.
Name of the game for Team Liquid now, especially with the 2 Infernals added on. They're actually going offensive on Smeb here.
All right, Segler, Killer Instinct goes in. Smeb should just get run down here, and Fear Beyond Death will pop the passive. But look at the mini-map. There's pressure on the top lane. KT Rolster will be able to push onto the inhibitor turret. They will secure this shortly.
Yes, Smeb goes down, but Team Liquid are going to lose an inhibitor turret here. Recalls go off, but KT Rolster are able to exit afterwards.
KT Rolster going to take another tower in the mid lane inner. That's 6 towers secured already. Wants him out. Death Sentence goes out, doesn't find a target, but the tower will fall.
So Team Liquid are making a trade here. This is the last trade that they can make without giving up another inhibitor turret. They take an outer turret with Rise Split Push from Pobelter, while KT Rolster get the last out. A Thresh and a Syndra are prime champion act.
From the side lane, he can throw down those Infernal Chains. I'm waiting to see if he can catch anybody. It will look like it secures onto Impact. Impact is in so much trouble. Smeb goes golden, but Impact is already down. 5 versus 4 for the next few minutes. And Team Liquid simply caught out.
Critical error there. Team Liquid out in the open, and KT Rolster just runs straight through. Smeb on the Aatrox gets a great knockup for them, and that's going to be inhibitor turret.
Oh, here comes Mata. Goes for the flash Death Sentence. Will not find the target, though. But take a look at Smithy's caught out. He goes golden, caught inside the middle of KT Rolster. But it's Ole that gets blown up and obliterated. Defensive flash from Pobelter. He's trying to escape from the back end, and Pobelter's doing what he can. Look at that double lift. Jumps on to Yukal. Will not be able to pick up the kill. He's blown up by Death. The next inhibitor is the focus. KT Rolster pick 1 kill up and turn their attention to the base.
And that is going to be a KT Rolster now on the Nexus turrets with only 2 members surviving.
Smith is trying to do what he can, but Death will look to solo out Pobelter. A Death Sentence helps him out. KT Rolster, ace Team Liquid, take down the Nexus turrets, turn their attention onto Impact for one last time. It looks like they will pad their stats. 1 additional kill. Just a moment or two as the Infernal Chains pull him backwards. KT Rolster take down Team Liquid for their first win at Worlds 2018.
Cho'Gath answer for the top lane here, tank to tank. Does have the feast for executing, any sort of frontline members that will respond.
Scout has already got the first move, and they're going to contest the first big chicken. Sleepy Trouble Bubble comes down, as well as a long-range Paddle Star, and this is a low HP Haro. Spell Thief helps secure first blood for Mad Team. Kongyu's not done yet. Likes to look for options. Ray has access to that Call of the Forge God and has thrown it down. Liang's Rupture is going to get taken away from him. This is just a fairly easy kill from Haro. Jumping onto Liang.
Two members of his team.
Oh, the portal jump puts Uniboy exactly where Haro wants him.
Oh,
but he decides not to go for the kill. Haro's caught out. He's bounced back close enough to get a kill.
Just for an early game bouncing trade against a Leona team that has a Syndra. Like, that is insane that they've gotten in their lane. They've also gained some tower damage. On top side,
Breeze is able to survive for a few seconds longer, but not much longer, as the undertow from Haro comes over the wall. With Scout coming up for support, so this will be another objective, another tool that
Rift Herald is using mid lane to try and take this tower down and open up the map for themselves a little bit more, try and get some deeper poke damage with the Ezreal.
Of course, the longer EDG are in the pit, the happier Mad Team are going to be. Ezreal and Zoe, they want to get the poke down. Call of the Forge God comes out, but Breeze is able to arcane shift over the wall. That's the engage with the quickness and the knockup. K jumps back out. Liang is left in the middle of the team as Mad simply cannot get close enough. The Paddle Star goes in between EDG, but there's no goal scored. Body slam interrupted. Liang manages to pick one up onto Mako. Mad Team continue to chase forward. Here comes Uniboy. He's flash forward, use that Spell Thief as well. And they're gonna back away. Mad Team win the fight and get the dragon.
Huge team fight for Mad Team because they're able to put a stop to Mountain Drake number 2 with Baron right about to enter the map here. They get some gold back for them.
Has joined the fight.
And that was only with 4 members. They didn't even have Zoe there. The re-engage is up.
Oh yeah, but all the damage is on Liang. This is good for Mad Team. There's the body slam. Featherstorm comes up. They manage to find themselves a kill onto Ray. 5
moving up on the Ezreal, and they're looking for the bubble.
Keep your eyes for a Gragas engage. The flanking power is there. That's a defensive flash from Scout. Instant reaction time. Lands on a solar flare, and Konya buys some time with that stopwatch, but he will go down. The tower is not yet secured. It's one hit away, and EDG, they get a kill, and they hold on to their turret.
Oh, he finally makes a misstep here as Mad Team reach too far under the turret, and they get cut down.
Scout's reaction time is insane. Gragas showed for a millisecond, but here comes Uniboy. He blows up Scout with a long-range Paddle Star, and this is now
Haro now moves in, and there it is, right
There's
through the
a narrow corridor, but the target is only Liang. He's got no flash available, but he's chain CC, locked down and shut down. It's Scout that picks up the kill. Breeze is trying to poke from the side, and so is Uniboy. Mako gets obliterated. Here comes Konya, gets the barrel down. So far it's a 1-for-1.
He's going in!
Looks for the knockup, but he will only find Ray. K goes down, taken out by iBoy, but the damage is drastic, and a Sleepy Trouble Bubble sets Scout up to get dunked down. Here comes Breeze, hopping forward with an arcane shift off arcane shift, finds Ray. Haro's down. Mad Team, this is mad. They are tower diving and in a turret, and Uniboy will just get out of range. Mad Team at 30 minutes. They chase EDG into their own base.
Mad Team going deep in the paint, and they chase EDG all the way back. Oh, he's not done yet. Boom!
There's the flash! Oh boy! What was that? Caught up. Where is K's engage?
Oh, he's right around the corner.
Call of the Forge God is on cooldown, so Ray cannot disrupt this. 4,000 hit points in the Baron. Scatter the Weak has been used. K just got spotted out. So Mad Team, they found the engage. They get a knock-up onto Hardboy, but all the damage is being focused on Ray. Solar Flare comes down, and it's a kill onto Konya. There's a tower killed somewhere else in the map, and now EDG are running for their lives. Paddle Star finds nobody, and Mad Team in a 4 versus 5 are pushing EDG back. That's the flash forward from Freeze. Call of the Forge God comes out. It catches onto Liang. He's killed, but there's simply not enough focus. iBoy finally goes down. Uniboy found him in the chaos. He's not done yet as Breeze is now. iBoy is a mile and a half away. All right, this Baron's going down. 5,000 hit points. EDG, they found their way into the pit. The quickness is available for K, but he needs to find some targets. Call of the Forge God comes out as Breeze finds a way to flank, trying to force away Scout, and that's some pressure onto K. They found themselves a kill onto Ray, but it's at the cost of Breeze's life. It's at the cost of K's life. All the damage is now on iBoy and Uniboy to try and
Trevor. And that was such a good split from EDG in that team fight. They had 3 members chase up to the top side to get get the extra kill, while it was just iBoy fending for himself with the Xayah in the river, holding up 3 members, buying time for this setup.
Do you believe it can be stolen? There's no feast available. Konya's got himself a flash as well as that body slam. CP Trouble Bubble allows a secure of the rupture. Crucially, Baron has been reset. Mad Team have done enough for now. iBoy looking for a fat man. Gets a couple of autos down as the Solar Flare slows down Uniboy. He's got no flash available. Goes golden, but here comes K. Quickness is on cooldown. Uniboy gets burst down and blown up by iBoy. The call of the Forge God comes out. That's a double already as EDG are looking for the advantage. A shutdown onto Liang. K and Breeze are running for their lives. It's a 4-for-1. 3-for-1 correction, as the minions are helping out K and they're helping out Breeze. The Baron has been stopped if there's any solace to be found. An EDG Odyssey, where you spend forever fighting in just one area of the map. EDG will get an uncontested Baron after what feels like an eternity.
That one was exhausting. And now it will be a completely...
With the power of the Gragas. There's no room for error, but there is possibility for them to win some team fights in this game. Mako manages to find a Zenith Blade onto Liang, who's got about 10 bajillion hit points.
Yeah, the Stone Plate used is a really big cooldown, actually. Stone Plate adds quite a few seconds to the survivability of one of the frontliners. At this stage in the game, a lot of the DPS can actually cut through him without it.
All right, take a look at K. He goes for the flash quickness, won't find a key target just yet. But Mako doesn't find one either. Following iBoy, he's alive for now, but gone very, very low. He catches out Uniboy. Mako gets another. The inhibitor goes down to Scout, and EDG with one Baron buff are looking to finish this game. There's a stun there onto Breeze as the Nexus turrets are starting to fall. Edward Gaming took 40 minutes to get onto the Nexus, but they're gonna pick themselves up the first win of Worlds. Turn their attention for a couple extra kills. Take down Breeze and Konya, and Edward Gaming take down Mad Team. That was one hell of a game, Kobe.
Counter here, and it looks like he is going to be able to take the Aatrox. Now,
as
they're swapping them around, you can put it up to the mid. We've seen
comes down. The big Koro can't step forward. There's an option. Take a look at that. That's the flash engage into the pulverize.
Oh.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Easily resettable, but bot lane might be some action.
Oh, big Koro's in big trouble. There we go. Insta give down. Sword Art used that Hex Flash to get over the wall.
Oh, look at that
Just
evil.
on Mugen. And it means Flash Wolves are going to kill lead for now, but it hasn't equated into a gold lead.
Attack on the Alistar trying to eat him.
Right, there's the headbutt and a pulverize, but it bought so much time. Mugen has been able to arrive in the bottom lane. Sword Art gets away with his life. And it's Mugen that picks up the kill. Simply too long.
They got them so much time as far as the extra minion waves, tower damage, and map territory they now have to work with. This is a Kaisa who has ended lane phase.
How much trouble? I don't know. Vision, no! He cancelled it! Mugen and Sword Art with the help of Betty now. Going to try to run him down. He's only taken the first chunk of damage now, but instantly blown up.
The hero is down.
Meliodas is inside on the Infernal Drake. Sword Art is fighting with Zeros as the Weaver's Wall is now gone down. Right, Infernal Drake picked up by PvP. Flash was a little late to the party, but Hanabi teleported in. Now they've turned their attention to the Urgot. Betty comes in with that killer instinct, still not able to find the man. Devour manages to save.
By team fights, which is kind of the style that you want to go at. Whereas if you're the top laner and you've had a successful early game,
Find out if they can. Sword Art not going to find it this time round. Going to be able to find the pulverize, and now PvP looking to turn this one back. Sword Art is going to be in a little bit of trouble, caught by the disdain.
Execute range.
The ultimate is now ticking away, and Zeros manages to get Fear Beyond Death. I think he gobbled them up while inside.
Gets the slowdown, they get the Alistar, they punish him. Maple, though, is in between.
Yeah, we're jumping straight to the mid lane as Big Core has already been blown up. Killer Instinct delivered over the wall. He gets to safety, but here comes Zeros. Gonna get caught by those Infernal Chains. The tower will fall with a couple extra autos, and that's the knockup from the Decimating Smash. Palett's in the right position to use the Devour
and save the Jason carry there. So really good job again by Maple, who taking here a lot of armor. He can tank up the Baron damage. They go for the opportunity.
Oh my word! Absolutely blows up. No. But this means Flash Wolves, the Baron's going to reset, so they've peeled backwards. They've got themselves a kill, but here comes the unstoppable onslaught. Spits Koro over the wall. Chain of Corruption is available to him. That's going to start to spread. The focus for now is Hanabi on that Aatrox. He gets a knockup onto Big Koro, flashes forward, blows up the AD carry for Fongbu Buffalo. Betsy gets himself a kill onto Pallet, and Meliodas is going to get run down. Flash Wolves with the sweep.
And that is going to be Baron for
Again. Their playstyle, their team composition, it had a couple of hints and tips on how it was going to be played, and they pulled it off.
He engaged to back it up here. Sion trying to collapse on Tom Kenshin. They get the flash.
Yeah, they get the flash, they get the tower in the bottom lane. That's the 4th of the game so far, and Flash Wolves now knocking on the inhibitor turret's doors. There goes the unstoppable onslaught. Devour comes down, but Flash is already used. Here comes Swordar with a flash of his own. He'll find a stun with those chains. Big Koro doesn't get a single auto attack off. He's running for his life. Hanabi is swinging and then massing up the PvP roster. Inhibitor's fallen in the bottom lane, and for Flash Wolves, they look to be done. They're onto the Nexus turrets already. They killed the damage dealers for PvP. Nexus turret number 1 falls. Nexus turret number 2 falls. And the Flash Wolves are making a statement. Absolutely destroy Fongbu Buffalo.
Number 1
Camille on the top side. It is a bit of a flex pick, but it looks like Camille top, Gragas jungle. We'll get that confirmation at 20 seconds. Then just try to make Predator jungle before Predator. We might see 2v2s here. It's being shadowed by Talia.
Spirit predicts that this is going to be the fight as Jankos turns onto him now. Wonder's going to be taking very low. Spirit as well. Jankos now still the target of the aggro here from a Freak of Freaks. They're going to be taking him very low at first. Blood goes over to them.
And this play, but first turret blood should go to G2.
G2 managed to collect that one just in time.
And they killed the wave.
Going to be cleared out bottom side. Not go for that immediately, instead opting into just more strict AP, but this gives you so much outplay potential and so many defensive options.
Yeah, and we also know the way well, but Afrika got that bot lane turret eventually. All G2 actually managed to do was just kind of slow down. And if you show up, you'll get a massive grenade in your face. Here we go, mid.
Perks is going to be drowsy, but the damage comes in from G2, and Hjarnan picks up Kuro. That's the kind of play.
Able to do so. They're zoning away Kramer very short range. That is going to be 2 outer turrets down. Looking forward, I think Syndra there. So bit of a mistake on execution as 3rd turret goes down.
Wonder putting enough damage into that one. Trinity Force completed means he shreds those turrets like you guys were talking about earlier, as Kramer makes his way down to the bottom side now. 2 versus 1 is not a situation Wonder's going to get out of anytime soon. Flash over the wall from Kramer to seal the deal.
Ends up walking up the river, finding Kramer, and if there's one play you don't want to give the kill to, it's him. Let's see him mid.
In mid lane, Wadid's able to find the knockup. Kuro's in some trouble, going to be taken down very low from the Ignite. The cast takes him out, and
This game now, they're actually struggling getting control of the map because G2 have pushed with Wonder. They have pushed in mid with a high massive.
As you are going to see Wonder hanging out in that bottom side, taking down the tier 2 turret as the rest of G2
He needs to keep pushing.
Will move into position and try to stop them. Baron is below half HP. Wonder continuing to push. What is the choice here for the side of Afrika? They're deciding to commit to the fight as Perks will keep Kuro away from the rest of the members of his team.
Afrika, what are you doing?
Still putting in work on the enemy base. Spirit's going to be taken down to half HP. Stun coming in from the grenade. Spirit is deleted. Jankos finds the kill credit for himself as the bottom lane inhibitor will be absolutely wrecked.
G2 showed so much.
Wonder gets to this fight and can manage to collapse. G2 may be able to make a play out of it. Now going on to Kramer, able to knock him up with that Wadid ultimate. Seeing if they can find anything else here. Tucson into the ulti there on the Alistair. More damage coming into him now, but still being protected by the damage reduction. Wonder comes over the wall. More damage going into Tucson. The ult has found him as Wonder will now disengage. Wonder and Jankos, the bottom lane play to get the first turret. Then the dance around Baron to get the bottom lane. Nasty surprise. G2 wards all through the top side of the Afrika jungle now, making sure they're aware. If Afrika gets close to this, Spirit gets close, but it's not close enough. Banshee's Veil looks like a team who made their practice count. This doesn't look like a team who people were saying, oh, it's going to be a struggle. They don't look like they're in world shape because they look damn in shape right now.
And Afrika Freaks look like a team that are coming in cold, that haven't played since the semifinals of the LCK, the better part of 2 months ago. They aren't ready and equipped for the Heimerdinger. All they can really say is, we still have Kramer on his way to a death cap and on his way to a strong 5v5 fight. I don't see too many 5v5 fights in the future.
The wall blocks off Perks and Jankos, but honestly, what is it blocking them away from? Afrika can't make any sort of a collapse happen because the Hjarnan pressure on the Heimerdinger will claim sad reality for the Afrika Freaks as they'll try their hardest to dig in and defend this last remaining inhibitor turret. Cannon Minion would have needed one more shot to take that one down as Hjarnan drops down the big boy turret.
So much darkness on the map for G2 to exploit and play a very smart.
They have the Alistar to try and start that fight, and they have Kramer with items to try and win it. Here we go, they might try and set a fort now.
Wall comes through, Keen's going in, looking to find the initiation. Down now, onto G2. Damage goes through, but it looks like Afrika Freak's base is in some trouble. Yanko's getting himself away off the side. Tucson gonna be going into the ulti, keeping himself alive. Turret falls at the Nexus. Afrika, you've got to answer! Kramer's nearly gonna be taken down! Take a drink! Yanko's goes on a killing spree as Wonder's into the back line, trying to finish everyone else. Tucson is low. Wonder's still gonna be kept alive. Dashes back. Pearl barely escapes. Keen's nearly gonna be taken down, tries to get the slam, but he digs his own grave instead. G2 Esports on to Nexus turret now again. They'll take it down, and the Nexus stands exposed.
Heimerdinger is still alive, perks out of mana, but look at this, TP coming in from Wonder. He wants to finish the game right now.
Still Kramer 30 seconds, I think G2 can do this.
Tucson trying to defend as much as he can, but Nexus under fire, the big turret will do the work, and G2 will take down the Afrika Freaks.
What a game one from G2 Esports.
You're ready to go.
But the thing is, when you deal with this comp, and we get the rise we just highlighted before that we wanted to see, when you deal with a 1-3-1 comp and an best in the world, so they can just take it a bit slower, play around Uzi's lane and all in.
Bottom side, it's Sneaky in some trouble. No flash available means he is gone. And first blood goes over to RNG, and it goes to Uzi.
Perfect illustration of what we mentioned is Licorice looking for this.
Licorice wants to grab the solo kill, and into the grinder you go. He responds across the map.
Battle lines. What about just sending Sneaky topside to try to crash down Shen's turret? He doesn't do so well there, and Sneaky's in trouble.
Speaking of crashing down, it's Xiaohu with a surprise delivery of pain.
What about attacking that global as mid lane?
Jensen stopping Xiaohu from getting himself away. Xiaohu has flash available here now. RNG bringing in some backup with Karsa. They'll get themselves away for now. The charm comes out. Xiaohu going to be in some trouble. Nearly executed. Damage comes down, but it's not going to be enough. Tragedy for Cloud9 as they can't find the first kill. But Ming's going to be the consolation prize.
Not be able to do a damn thing.
They need this Urgot to be so far ahead because bottom lane just keeps finding trouble after trouble. And now Uzi's got himself his second kill of the game on this side.
Moment you accept that invitation to take the Rakan, this reality sets on you. It's 3 kill involvements already for Uzi, and Sneaky's flashed down again. The bot lane is done.
Yeah, and we talked about how C9 are sacrificing the bottom lane, especially by trying to bring more engage to the table.
Though, they're trying something.
Xiaohu tries to get himself away, is going to be charmed up. They've already found the Urgot ulti. Take him down to 25%, and he's going to be grinded up yet again. Licorice goes on a killing spree.
Quite some time to just push in the bottom lane.
And Xayah is solo taking down another turret. The gold numbers here.
80 carry versus 80 carry. You're never getting mid lane control if you're C9. And that's actually one of the most important things if you want to
Making your opponent's guess, oh, where is she? Oh, we're afraid. And now she's going to be caught out and immediately
The map control feels like RNG control. Both neutral.
While they push into the tier 2 bottom. Another minion wave and not enough Cloud9 members nearby means they're able to secure this one for themselves. Karsa and Ming nearby, not really worried about a whole lot of anything. Tier 2 will fall there. That's turret number 5 for the side of RNG as Cloud9 will look to make something happen here on the bottom side of the map. Scared and Licorice working together, looking to take down Let Me. They're going to need some more damage to do it. Xiaohu wants to go in, find some kind of a flash into it. 2 items fully completed on top of having the QSS already bought as well, and Zeyzal is gone. Karsa makes sure he gets that one. The TP has to be canceled there. There's no way you can go through with that one if you're Cloud9. Tier 2 turret under siege here on the top side. And with this being taken down, RNG has now taken everything from Cloud9 outside of their base. The base siege becomes tougher, but when you're this far ahead, they might just be able to brute force it down. The Weaver's wall comes out, and RNG will rapidly put damage into this tier 3 turret. Scared coming around from the flank, seeing if he can find something. Xiaohu's gonna be ready though with the Galio ulti to come in and keep these guys safe. He's got the taunt already channeled. Jensen's going to be locked up on that one. Svenskeren has to get himself away. Heroic entrance still looking to keep Uzi alive. They take down Zeyzal, and RNG hasn't lost a man. Jensen's going to be next on the chopping block. Xiaohu goes into the CC. Archangel will not be enough to keep him alive today, and Uzi goes on a killing spree as RNG has 7 kills now, pushing even further into the base. Inhibitor number 1 gone as Cloud9 can do nothing looking on.
Sneaky chunked out.
So good. If you step forward, you get come up by Alistair to knock back from Kaza, and you're just
Even
dead.
care. Weaver's wall comes out. Licorice is going to be the only person walled off by that one. RNG decided to focus on the turret here to start off the fight, backing themselves away. Xiaohu channeling the taunt, making sure Svenskeren can't get in, and RNG will fall back.
Playing around their control ward line, knowing that Evelyn would arrive. They see Jensen top side, so they can continue to push. They want to break the base on the bot side. Maybe this next minion wave will be the time.
You've got to be so ready for this if you're Cloud9. As soon as that turret drops, these guys can go in at any point. Licorice on the front line, and Zeyzal looking to make the initiation with the quickness. Going to be taken very low, getting himself away. Svenskeren already having to pop the ult. Ming taken below half. Karsa also having to skirt around the back lines now. RNG have not won the fight just yet, but they take down Jensen, and Uzi goes on a rampage. Licorice has to flash away as well now too. C9 completely disengaged. No chance to make that fight happen.
They try again, they use the Rakan to engage, but they simply cannot get in and stick to the squishies. Kaza keeps walking out after he drops low, and Anji is waiting for a moment to turn and then kill someone.
Now the knock-up on Svenskeren, going to be taking him low. Ming's also down critical HP, but Licorice has been shut down. That one's going to be big for RNG, and with Zeyzal also out, this could very well be the end of the game. Nexus turret number 1 under siege. They found the damage onto Sneaky. No chance to even participate in League of Legends this game, as RNG, 25 minutes in, will find the Nexus and find the win.
It's games like this that remind you that RNG are this overworn. The Nocturne all going to get them. This is going to be a mid lane echo on the side of Vitality.
So this is actually one of the picks that...
Haru in the mid lane, looking to find the gank here on Jizuke, who goes into the chrono break, looking to make some kind of an outplay here. Instead, just going to be bursted, flashes over the wall, and Crown says, see you later. First blood over to Gen G, as Vitality put their attention in the Ocean Drake. Needs a little bit more damage. Void Seeker will do just that. Haru tries to throw out the cast. Nice spell shield coming out from Kikis, but it will not be enough as Core JJ uses Ignite to secure the kill. Jack Troll now tries to get away, but a swift tongue from Core JJ is going to keep him slowed down. A little bit more might be enough to take him out. Haru goes forward with the body slam, and there's the lit time to go. Over the wall he goes. Headbutt, can't find the pulverize. Dive goes in anyway. Kikis with the CC, and the damage comes through for Jizuke. Now can Core JJ find one in retaliation? The tongue into the stun, into the spit, and they've got the kill. Core JJ goes on a killing
That'll
spree.
catch once more!
Jizuke tries to get himself away, but that hungry catfish frog, whatever he is not going to allow it today. Juve comes around from the side, chrono break right back underneath the turret. Jizuke's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He can't get away, and the kill credit goes to Juve. Finds the stun, looks for a little bit more damage. Electrocute goes off the arrow. So well placed. Honestly, that's about it. Kikis will look for the engage here on the top side with the ultimate. A TP is going to be used as well to make sure they can try and secure this one. The damage comes in. Attila's there just to make sure of it. KazaLoLL grabs the kill.
And that's kind of the best play for them here because they know bot lane they will lose the turret. Also with Crown constantly roaming down. So they're just going to swap the map around and they get something for Attila.
I mean, if you rewind to the previous game where I said, what about getting rid of the Kai'Sa out of a difficult laning phase and attacking the Shen? It's actually Vitality in this game.
He can't fire off that combo right now, so they'll be just fine clearing things out. Now they're deciding to go in. Tom Kench keeping that AD carry protected yet again. He'll pay for it with his own life, most likely. Thick Skin coming in just in time. Core JJ gets himself back over the wall, but Jizuke pulls his card anyway. Crown's going to be going into stasis now. Still might be in some trouble. Attila going to be taken down. Crown with the damage on that one. Juve grabbing the kill onto Jack Troll into the follow-up fear. And Gen G is destroying Vitality. Jizuke.
And it's on.
But usually, you dump so much damage into a Tom Kench.
Really like Kai'Sa. Granted, I think she's the strongest AD carry in the game anyway, so she's always good, but it's time to dive, and Gen G has lost their mid laner. Jack Troll gets a 3-man knockup, and Vitality do not know how to stop just yet. Attila's going to be taken low. Ruler misses the arrow. Vitality in return retreat now. Cube on the front line, looking to find a kill, but Jizuke, the man with the plan, has the shutdown. Cube now in retreat, but he's gonna be dropped as well. Vitality find 4 for 1.
Crown, you have one job. Stay with your team when you're dealing with the Nocturne, but he was split from the group. Vitality find him. We keep saying this, but they never stop. They will always, this time, with split up teams, Kikis and Vitality find the first.
The way they play the game, and now Cube needs to reevaluate what the hell he's doing here in this river. Gonna be on the defensive now, has to also be aware that he could fire off the ultimate, not give him the chance.
Please.
I'm pretty sure Jizuke has no idea how to not play League of Legends aggressively. This man is always on the hunt, and he gets himself away. JJ,
world champion.
And what I know about Echo is that if you see 4 members chasing him in a long lane, you cue the yakety sax music.
0-3 there on the Ornn, and you can see the gold difference over time coming in. Genji's lead is shrinking as Vitality is going in yet again. Jack Troll going into ulti mode here immediately. Gets himself out of the way in time. Cube is going to be taken very low. Kickers can't quite find the damage. JJ now going to be the target as he loses his AD carry. Ruler's out of the picture, and that means Vitality can continue pressing forward.
Look at Crown.
Goes into Resurrection with the Guardian Angel. Crown's coming around from the flank, but Vitality just go forward anyway. The weak will not be scattered, but Jack Troll's gonna be picked up. Jizuke goes right back in. He has no concern for his own safety. The man goes back into the ulti, and he's got big damage. Cube having to get himself back away as the Vitality dive will continue forward. Kick is throwing the turret aggro, goes on a rampage to take down that enemy top laner, and God bless it, Vitality are taking Genji down in the bottom lane.
Man, when Vitality find the fights, they look so...
They don't have everybody here just yet. Jack Troll's gonna be running interference. Arrow popped out, Paranoia to keep them blind. Kavashard's gonna be the one to secure it. Kikis already dead though. How many does Vitality lose for this? Make something happen. Jizuke getting himself back before more damage comes in from the Syndra. But Vitality has to close things out cleanly. They have to use this Baron buff well. We talked about this team being all early, struggling in the late game if they don't have a massive lead. Kyuubi's gonna be in some trouble. Jizuke gets locked down, gets himself out using the chrono break, but Jack Troll onto the front line, gonna be absorbing so much pain. Paranoia comes in, Kikis decides to go into the back line here as well. Still nobody gonna be dead on Genji. Pulled back into the grinder. Kyubey grabs the kill as JJ is gonna remain on the front line. Kyubey goes in, he's able to find Attila now too, and Vitality is destroyed in this fight.
And this time, they went too far, and they got punished. One by one, they jumped in. Kikis waited and thought he could execute Crown, but JJ gets the Devour in, and this is always the problem.
He does nothing in the 1v1 here, as you'll see.
Jizuke doing a masterful job predicting what Crown was up to and taking him down.
Baron just expiring allowed Jizuke to take another turret uncontested.
And Genji of this base from Genji. Jizuke takes down the tier 3 and top side.
And Crown just being greedy. Actually coming in behind it. They
baby.
Started. Nice arrow.
Coming here is Jizuke, but he's stunned up. He's killed before he's able to chrono break. That is huge for Genji.
Insane arrow right there. Perfect timing, and it's because Vitality have no vision at Baron, so they're TPing because they think it's being started. The Fed mid laner is dead.
The biggest threat on Vitality is out of the picture. They have to stop Genji here. Ruler, Crown, both big damage threats on the side of the defending world champions. Alive and ready to go. Kikis behind the pit. Wants to go for the steal. The caster trying to knock Attila away. Here comes KazaLoLLCShighlights ulti. Kikis still going to be over the wall. Pops the Paranoia, thinking about going in. Kyubey getting himself back. Baron still at 3K. KazaLoLLCShighlights goes into the pit. Jack Troll and Attila going to be left alone. They might come down. Vitality has the Baron, but can they get themselves away? Flashing over the wall now to escape. Jack Troll will be the sacrifice. They'll take him down, but Baron goes the way of Vitality. 4v5.
Genji never wanted to finish that Baron, but it was double smite. KazaLoLLCShighlights took it again, and they burst it out of a higher range than Genji respected. Attila's behind enemy lines. Hard to see him getting away.
Attila will try to waste as much of their time as he can, pushing up the minions here in the bottom lane, trying to make the outplay happen. Goes in Viz, but it's going to be a few more seconds. Killer Instinct into Flash. It looks so damn cool, but it means so damn little. Attila taken down as the tongue comes out and the damage goes through.
And it's hard to blame.
Vitality will melt health bars on Genji.
Oh, he's TPing for the base.
TP coming in from Jizuke into top side, saying, all right, defend Elder. I'm going for the inhibitor.
Don't know if only one man can handle Jizuke, but Gen G still walking out on this Baron. Cuvée goes back.
This is where Gen G have to make the decisive call. Do you stay for Elder? Do you stop the inhib take? What is the decision here? Ruler stepping forward, going to draw the aggro from the Elder Drake. Top side, Jizuke is going to be stopped by Cuvée potentially, but the inhibitor's still taken down, and Jizuke gets himself away. It's 4v4 in this bottom part of the map. TP available for
TP
Cuvée to
coming.
join in.
Attila, they're
And
gonna
now
finish the
they're
game.
still looking to make things happen. It's Attila going into the base. Vitality has to buy time. That's the call. Cuvée has to try to defend this on his own. Jizuke will not be taken down. The shutdown goes
Here
through.
we go.
Vitality's looking to end it. They're pushing Nexus turret number 2.
Let's
They
go,
can't
boys.
get back
Keep
in time.
pushing.
Gen G
They
is
got it.
rushing to Nexus, but Vitality will take them down.
Group C is topped with Edward Gaming and KT Rolster. Of course, we haven't seen Group D play yet. They will start their games tomorrow. Realizing we've had a number of discussions already about the results, you know, the fact that Korea went 1-2 on the day is going to be surprising. For the West, to see Europe pick up 2 of those victories, that's a big boost to the confidence, of course, Cloud9 and Team Liquid. We're going to look for them to follow suit. 6 games in the books for the group stage. Let's take a look at who were Busan's first MasterCard players of the game. It was KT's Yukao, EDG's iBoy, Flash Wolves Mujin, G2 Wonder, RNG's Uzi, and Vitality's Jizuke.
And the thing is probably the most standout players for me were Uzi and Jizuke. And then maybe that's, you know, recency bias. We just saw them, but I just felt that we had incredible performance from all of these players today. It's obviously why there are MasterCard players in the game. But those 2 in particular just went above and beyond, even what we expected
Now
from
6
them.
more games tomorrow, and it kicks off with Flash Wolves and a Freak of Freaks facing off for the very first time. With the introduction of Group D later in the day, starting with a clash between 100 Thieves and Fnatic, followed by Invictus Gaming versus G-Rex, and 3 more matches before we call it a day. So, of course, we will get a better sense of competition after day 2. We've got a lot of East versus East and West versus West matchups, but in particular, of these 6, I want to know from you guys what you're interested in seeing.
I mean, do you want to take the softball one, or am I going to grab it?
You can go for it if you want.
Okay, Gen G versus RNG.
6th game of the day.